Okay, this is Lutz Villas 705. I'm going to go through the painting and the flooring procedure first, since that covers every room, and then I'll go room by room after that on what we need. All right, so for flooring, we're going to need this little entryway scraped up. All tack strip comes up in every room. This is the bathroom. You can actually leave the tile down in the bathroom. We will have the flooring guy do a transition right there. But every room, bedroom, closet, all the tack strips got to come up. The kitchen, you can even leave the tile in there, and we will have another transition strip right here to bridge that gap. So this floor all the way into the laundry room can stay, and it'll get quarter round. That'll need to be caulked after that. For the painting, so we got flat ceiling paint, we got our toasty gray wall paint, and then all the trim, doors, anything brown will be white. I recommend probably 2 coats of primer, just to potentially get away with 1 coat of paint when you're done with that, because you might get some bleed through on this stained wood. But I mean, there's a bunch of little tacks that need to come out. I'm pretty sure you can get away with not filling the tack holes and just painting over it, because they are very small. But there are some spots that are gonna need a little bit of drywall work. These little brackets where blinds have been need to come down. The blinds will come down too. We got new blinds. There's a bunch of tacks in the wall. The bathroom, I'm not gonna be able to see it. There's a hole right there. So just smooth out any of the bigger spots. You don't need to get, there's nail holes everywhere, but not a ton of drywall work. I'm not looking for a level 5 finish. Just anything that looks obvious. And then, so all the trim gets painted white, everything brown. The cabinets are their own thing. We're gonna get the reface kit. So it comes with its own paint. So we'll be taking off the countertops, taking off the doors, painting all the boxes with the paint that comes with the reface kit. But that's the painting. Flat white ceilings, gray walls, white trim, and doors. So for the living room, we're gonna get a new deadbolt. We'll have all new brushed nickel handles for every door. Like I said, we have new mini blinds, so all blinds can come down. These radiators, I think we talked about painting them white. Just paint them with the same paint as a trim. Prime, 1 coat of primer, and hopefully 1 coat of paint. We'll do those. New doorknobs. Outlets and switches are all getting replaced with white. So anywhere you see outlets, switches, they're all going to be replaced with white. Any phone jacks that have already been painted like this, you can just paint over it again. They'll blend in. Those are already white. They can clean up. Anywhere you see a GFCI, make sure it also gets another GFCI. Looks like in the kitchen it's over here, so maybe verify that one controls these other 2 first, since it's the further away. And while I'm on this GFCI talk, this outlet in the laundry room, that should be a GFCI. So for the living room, that is it. We'll go to the bathroom. There's no lights in here. We're gonna need a lot of light bulbs. But this medicine cabinet can go. And then we'll probably you'll need to put a new box in a little bit higher to accept our new 3 light vanity bar light above it. And then we will either do a medicine cabinet or a flat mirror below it. New vanity, so that can all come out. New toilet, so that can come out. These towel bars, it's sturdy, so it can stay. If they're sturdy, they can all stay. Anytime one's loose, you might just need to take it down, make some new holes for the anchors, but these appear to be okay. You got GFCI there. We'll get a new shower head. I can't see with the light off. I think the shower arm is fine, but we always do a new shower head. Shower rod looks good, so that can stay. Switches. So this will get our flooring, you know, our new floor. So once the new floor is in, you'll need to put a clear bead of silicone between the tub and the tile. We always put white silicone on the back of the vanity. And then clear silicone, the back part, the back half of the toilet is typically what we do. So it can be secure, but if we have a water issue, some water could still come out to, you know, show us that we got an issue with the flange. What else? The new water lines with the faucet, or I'm sorry, with the new vanity when we put it in, we'll put new water lines to the new faucet. That's it in here. Bedrooms. The lights can stay. They have about the same kind of lights that we have. New mini blinds, like I said. Closets don't need much since we got wire shelves, so there's no painting of like wood shelves or anything to do. That light, I'm okay with these lights in the closet, so those can stay. Yeah, just verify that we have light bulbs installed everywhere, because I don't believe these have light bulbs. Also taking them down or taking the glass down just to clear out any bugs that may have accumulated would be nice. Same thing with the radiators. We're gonna paint them white. We do have a little spot here that we might need to investigate. It looks like some mold, potentially water issue from the outside. I don't think anything major though. That one's already white, so new blinds, light fixture stays, paint all the doors, trim, nothing new in here. Closet, simple. Test the air conditioner, make sure that works. If it doesn't, we'll get a new one to replace it. Okay, so for the kitchen, like I said, we're saving the cabinets. We are replacing the countertops, sink, faucet, dishwasher, cabinet doors. So the reface kit, you'll paint the boxes. It'll have new doors, new hinges, and knobs. So all that'll come with the kit. So all that needs to be kind of put together when you put the doors and the drawer faces on. If a drawer faces, still some stuff in there. But yeah, we can talk over those again since it'll be your first time doing it. Medicine cabinet, range hood, we'll replace that. We'll probably end up replacing the stove and putting that in a different used unit or keeping it as a backup. Switches, outlets, the light can stay. This one be replaced with a dome light. This, we'll probably just take that off and we'll put a blank cover plate on the box that's there. These vertical blinds, you can take those down. We're just going to have you put up a curtain rod over that back door. They can get their own curtain because we hate dealing with these vertical blinds. There is a mouse in here somewhere, just as a little note. I moved the fridge into the garage thinking it was what was stinking, and a little mouse ran out and ran into the corner of the cabinets down there. So keep an eye out for him and we'll try to trap him somehow. Laundry room, new dome light here. Bunch of tacks in the wall, but water heater stays. We'll get this out of here. A little guy to paint there, a new blind, doorknob. That outlet's fine. This, maybe we take them off and see if they leak, but I'm okay just leaving it like that. for when they get their own hookups. That vent seems okay as well. So nothing crazy in here. I did mention potentially getting a new one for this. I think they all kind of look like that. Maybe we can just find the glass and pop it on there, or the little globe. The back door is good. This base has already been remade, so we'll just clear that out. We'll get a little rubber mat to sit in there. But if you could paint that with the same paint color that we get for the cabinet, that would freshen it up. The reface kits also do come with toe kick, so the toe kick will be included to do, or that'll come with it. We do want end caps on all the countertops just to prevent like water from swelling them up. It's a long video, but we got materials here. I do need to get wall paint, but we got primer. So there's our primer. This is your trim white, and then this is your ceiling white. So we got some stuff to get you started, but we'll get the rest here, like flooring, countertops, before you need it. I don't think we need anything in here. Maybe replace the switch right here, but I think that's it.